Okay, where are we here? Yeah. So what I've done the last few weeks is I've created this system that can remotely talk to Hal. Kind of an
Welcome to the
overview is
fully
that
automated aquaponics system.
um, Hal talks to a bunch of chips, Arduino chips, and gets a bunch of sensor information and controls different things. But it isn't the Unreal 3D package that I'm going to show you in a minute, or that I'm recording. And this package here can, over the internet, uh, talk to this HAL system that's in control of the hydroponics unit and get information. Um, when an alarm takes place, the alarm is sent over and you get a notification on your smartphone, on your virtual device, like an Oculus. So you can get virtual reality notifications and all that kind of stuff, and look at this 3D system and can view all the animations that have taken place remotely, and HAL is sending all that information over to this Unreal package that I've developed. And I've done all the programming and the distance and everything, uh, inside of the language C++, and that talks to Unreal, and so it all happens pretty nicely. But the one big thing I needed was to be able to do these alarms. And what I've done is I can look at today's and um, alarms, and uh, this reaches out over the internet, so you can be in the beach in Jamaica, and you can get alarms of this nature showing, you know, problems with the unit remotely. And you can do stuff like get the prior day, um, get the next day, and look at all the alarms that took place that particular day. And you can pick a date. So let's pick, say, the 16th. And from there, on Friday the 16th, this is what took place. And you can go to a prior day. And anyway, so that's what's taking place now. And it's took, like I say, a few weeks to get that done. So now not only do I have twinning, which is the ability to see what is taking place by setting up animations like this, where these are all the information coming from HAL, the unit that controls the hydroponics, the computer that's doing all the controls of levels and temperatures and whatnots and whatevers, and looking for alarms. And these are all the nodes, controls that are set to talk to Unreal, and you can set these. Right now, this one that I clicked on right now, it's this particular arm right here um, that goes into the unit and does different stuff in the unit. So I have it connected to this, so because when this turns, this arm will turn. And so it shows the Unreal primary arm position converter, and that's coming from HAL, and HAL is sending that information to this um, arm, which I show in previous videos, that when I move the arm, this moves. So it all looks pretty good. It seems to be working really, really well. So is there anything else? The alarms. Very important to have alarms. I mean, if you got something going on and you're on vacation, or from anywhere, no matter where you're at, um, you need alarms. And it's the beginning of all the different types of information that I'll be going through, like 3D reports. And I'll set it up so that multiple people can come in, and with a teacher that can show them how these systems work. And so that's my one of my end results, is to be able to show how an aquaponics system works, and to show all the different things that take place over a period of time, like seeding and growth, and different chemicals from the lab, because I have a lab, uh, and um, seeing over a period of time how all the different chemicals like nitrites and nitrates and magnesium and calcium, and how all of these change with temperature. And so I'll be able to set up an AI system that looks at all that information to give me better, to understand what needs to be done the next time, the next growth from seed to harvest, what can be done to make that plant healthier, and what chemical structures and temperatures and everything are needed for that to take place. So yeah, it looks good. I think alarms were a really big deal because it was the ability to communicate over the internet and control different things, like if you want to turn off pumps or you want to change a temperature or you want to do anything like that. This is just the beginning of being able to communicate and control remotely. So yeah, pretty happy it all got done, but it did take me a few weeks to get it, so it's all done now. What I forgot to show is that when you get a notification, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shift over to my other computer, even though you won't see that. And I'm going to create an alarm. An alarm taking place. So here we are. And I'm going to say put, oops, on the wrong button there. I got keyboards all over the place here. So I'm going to send an alarm from HAL right now to the Unreal Engine.
Fish pond is too low, 12.
And you can see that there was a recording that went up on the screen showing the alarm that took place. And that's all I wanted to show.